Welcome, welcome, welcome. And here's another special video. Now, I almost started putting the seasoning on that steak. But we're going to have ribeyes for dinner tonight. There's the ribeyes. We got a good deal on them. These were, I think, $26. They were on sale. Good size ribeyes. Actually, I'll go get the paper just to make sure. Right back. Correction, it is $29.22, a savings of $9.72 for looks like 12.98 pounds. So that's pretty good. Okay, I had to put you all on the stand there so that way we can get started. Husband's out there pre-doing the grill because he's the griller, of course. Let me flick this light on, do a little extra maybe. Oh, a little bit better. Picked up this Kinder's Whiskey Apple Seasoning. Really good. We pre-taste of it, so we're going to sprinkle it on the steaks. And let me spin around. So, of course, it's got salt, sugar, spices, apple powder. I'm just reading over the actual spices. Dehydrated garlic, Dijon mustard, vinegar, rice concentrate, dehydrated onion, sunflower oil, natural flavoring including milk and whiskey. So yeah, that's going to be on the steak. So I'm going to liberally sprinkle, and my husband's already pounded these out. And what we'll do is we're going to cook these. I'm going to go for medium. They turn out, one of them I'm going to have him do medium rare so he can have for tomorrow. And what we'll do is he'll most likely have this one. I'll have this one, or maybe that one, whatever the smallest one is. And then we will put the other one in the refrigerator. We'll cook it medium rare, and so that way when we, or rare, whichever way he wants to do it, so that way we heat it up tomorrow. He just came in, so we're going to move around like we usually do. I'm just pushing the... That's good, ain't it, T?
Well, it's good. Yeah, because you just kind of want to rub them in there.
Oh, look at that. That's already falling apart. I'm going to try to turn that over. I'm going to throw that away from me. Hands are turning already from the cold, so I might get you to sprinkle on this side because it's really cold. And make sure you liberally sprinkle it on there because I want to be able to taste it. The middle one is going to be yours. And then, of course, I will give you some of my actual steak too. And then we'll keep the second one for tomorrow. And while he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to have steamed broccoli with that. Now, usually with the broccoli, we have butter and we use this salt here, which is one of our favorites. This is what we put in our when we make guacamole. We'll put this in there. And it's so good, especially if you don't have garlic. This with a little bit of lime juice, delicious. So we add it to our broccoli And usually we put butter on it, but since we're having T-bones tonight, not T-bones, ribeyes tonight, we're going to leave off the butter and just have the steamed broccoli with the seasoning salt, the citrus salt, and we're going to have mushrooms stuffed with, we have some chive and onion cream cheese, and we're going to mix it a little bit of cheddar with it, and then stuff the mushrooms and top it with bacon, and that's going to be our side. So the stuffed mushrooms, broccoli with ribeye steaks. Alright, I'm going to put you on a quick pause because he's going out to check the grills, but there's the steaks with their seasoning on it, and we'll be right back. While he was outside, I added more seasoning to mine. He's a light seasoning kind of person. I am opposite. I'm a heavy seasoning kind of person because I think that's what adds your flavor, especially if you're cutting back on, you know, fat as far as, say like butter, margarine, stuff like that. So I added more to mine. I'll just let him know that when he comes in. Make sure that one's mine because I want it heavily seasoned. Okay, we got the water on, and this is the broccoli that we get. I'm going to say this water and broccoli, and then I'll sprinkle a little bit of that citrus salt in the water. Okay, there's our ounce of cheese, and this is going to go towards the mixture of the chive and onion. We've never done it like this before. Usually we'll do like the Tuscan style, but you know us, we like to use up what we have on hand. So we're going to give this a whirl and see how it turns out. Now 2 tablespoons is 30 grams. Okay. Now T, if you want to grab, no, I got that on you. Do me a favor, take these. What's in the dishwasher, of course, it's clean, and you're going to rinse those mushrooms and hollow out the caps, so that way I can start stuffing them. I'm just getting the stuff. And if you need to leave it, oh, and we will have, are you having a croissant?
I don't know yet.
I'm having a croissant, people. Let me show you the big, huge. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. That's what I'm going to use is a croissant. Half of one, whole one. I haven't even decided yet. I talk a big game. I'm very hungry, but I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to eat. Okay. So maybe we'll do one because they're big. They're 310 calories for one croissant. So maybe we'll just flip one between the two of us. I think I'm going to set these right here. I think I didn't put nothing in there. You see how it zeroed itself out? Alright. Let's mix it up and see if we're going to be content with that. I think I'm going to put the rest of that jalapeno in there too. So that way we could use the rest of that up.
Might as well.
And if I need more is where I'm going to get into. I might have you go out there and cut off another one because they're coming in quick. Can't be bad, right? I said, figure if we're doing regular cream cheese, we'll do the
Yeah.
jalapeno.
Might as
I mean,
well.
the chive and onion one.
Might as well.
This is how, women, how many are you doing with it? Stop.
I got 5.
Okay, because this is the only,
Oh, okay, then that should be good.
yeah, because I don't want to do more than a serving of, I need to save some more for tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? Yep. Jalapeno time. I think I probably am going to need. Do you have the scissors? Can you rinse those off for me? And this is how cooking goes in our house. Team effort. Just like now, not only is he helping out with the grilling, or actually doing the grilling, but helping out with the preparation of the inside food as well. Everything is a team effort when it comes to cooking. Making sure we have food. And I think in total we've been at this for what, maybe 10 minutes? 15 minutes?
Something like that.
Thank you. And let me cut this one out because this is the only piece that's left. And I'm thinking, I don't think that's going to be enough. Now the pepper, we're not going to measure this out because for one, it won't even be worth it as far as calories to track that. And like I said, the only reason we're kind of trying to keep.
These were frozen.
What? Oh no, that's good.
Yeah, they were darn cold. I'm just saying that the store had them frozen.
No, those came from our refrigerator, so that means that all the way in the back.
Yeah. Gets pretty darn cold.
Do you want to go out there and cut off some more pepper?
Yeah. Oh, got it.
Let's see. Under the baking dish. And the broccoli is going. You hear stuff starting to bubble in the back there. I'm gonna have mushrooms. Let me just see something real quick. I took the mushrooms out of this bowl. I'm just curious how many grams. 131. Can you send me a text that says 131 grams mushrooms? Actually, if you grab your phone, I can tell you what to send me, so I won't forget.
Here's the sack.
Yep, right there is fine. Thank you. Uh, 131 grams mushrooms. 1 serving cream.
131.
Just put mush.
Yeah. Alright.
God, I was gonna say that quick.
131 mushrooms.
Yeah, I got that part. What else was I gonna say? Oh, serving cream cheese. 1 ounce cheddar. That's what I think I want to do, T, is add it up and then divide it between us so that way we can keep track. Like I said, me and my husband have lost a lot of weight, and with winter coming, holidays are coming, we're going to try to make sure we don't gain any back, so summer winded down to an end, won't be venturing out as much because of the cold that's coming. So this way we can try to keep track of what we're eating to making sure that we're not putting on unnecessary pounds by constantly overindulging. All right. So there you have.
Especially in those fall comfort foods.
Yeah. Yeah, I might need. I'm just trying to do me a favor. See if you can find some kind of tongs or something and mix that broccoli around. It's starting to steam. We don't want it to overcook, so we just need to kind of rotate the bottom up to the top. And probably turn it down while and you can go ahead and whenever you want to put the steaks on, because if I have to put these in the air fryer, I will. So we're just going to scoop this down in the middle. We used to buy stuffed mushrooms and
it fell on the stove, is that okay?
oh yeah, stove's clean. We used to buy stuffed mushrooms, and the funny thing about that is the last 2 times we bought them, and they were expensive too. They were gritty, like they didn't wash them good enough. And I told my husband, I was like, why are we buying stuffed mushrooms when we can make our own? Because it's super easy as long as, you know, we help each other out. You help me here and I can come up with different fillings. And sure enough, just like that, look how pretty. And instead of doing breadcrumbs, because we've had our fair share of carbs today, we had some coffee, and we had, oh, I just never realized that is an even number. So we will do 1, 2, 2.5 a piece. And yeah, I'm going to put these in the toaster so they can start cooking, because I think, yep, he took the steaks out. So those are the mushrooms, and then we're going to top them with a little bit of crispy bacon. He's doing the heavy lifting and the hard work. I'm doing the easy. So together we're going to get it done.
Just sweating. It's hot.
Just the sweat. And I know it's hot outside. It's like 85, maybe 90. How hot is it today?
95.
Oh, 95. Okay.
It's 90. I think it's 93, 95.
Okay, sounds about right. And our broccoli is steamed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have him bring it over and show you. So you just going to lift that up and just show how, I mean, just that quick. That broccoli is ready. So I'm just going to put a lid on it and then let it set on the off eye until the rest of our food gets done. So we're going to pause it so you don't have to look at a blank screen. You might want to look in there and get the lid and just put it on the top. Just to show you our snack earlier today. That's what they. This is the Great Value brand of fig bars.
Ice hot, don't touch it.
Delicious. So, oh, you can leave it on the front. You don't have to do that. Yeah. He was gonna. Usually we have a coffee pot or a tea kettle that we put on the eye so nobody mistaken touches the eye. So he's gonna put water. So I just told him just to leave the broccoli on there because it'll keep hot, keep steaming until we're ready. And but yeah, we had this with, we split a coffee. I made coffee, and since we had coffee for breakfast this morning, is that in the way?
No, I'm getting ready to drop. So.
I went ahead and split a coffee between the two of us, is what I'm trying to say. Now a serving is 2 for, I think, 110 calories. We have 4. So that's why we're watching kind of what we're consuming as far as carbs for dinner, because, and I think the carbs were 44 carbs for 4. Yeah, 44 carbs for 4 of these. So yeah, we're gonna make sure our dinner, we're watching the carbs. And I usually have to start out because, you know, to be honest, meats or not, I was pescatarian. First I was vegetarian for about a year. And then I became pescatarian, which means I only ate fish, seafood, and the actual seafood I would eat had to have fins and scales. And I was pescatarian for, gosh, 5 years. And then for reasons, had to go back to start eating, you know, well, I would say have to. It's just that, you know, it was just hard to maintain that and get enough calories and protein, even on pescatarian, because I still veered more towards vegetarianism. Just eating a little bit of fish or seafood here and there. And yeah, it kind of limited what I was able to keep up with when circumstances had changed. So I ventured back into, as you can see, eating meat. But still, if I have my way, between carbs and vegetables and fruit, that's what I would eat if I had my way. But I try to get my protein in. So we'll be right back. Okay, just to show you real quick, he went ahead and pulled off the one steak that I told him to please make sure that he undercooks. So that way this one will go in the refrigerator, and this will be for tomorrow. See it? Alright, so we're going to let that just sit here and cool for a minute, and then we will put it in a container, and that's going to be delicious. And the reason why, like, if you like your steak, say you like it medium, well, cook it rare to medium rare, so that way when you reheat it, it'll be hopefully medium. Because if you go ahead and cook it medium, by the time you reheat it, it's gonna be well done. So that's why we just sear the outside and keep the inside rare to medium rare, so that way it'll still be pink tomorrow. Come to find out, because I asked him which one this one was, this is the heavily coated one. So I had to tell him, go take that little seasoning out there and put some more on mine, because I want mine to have some seasoning on it. So he's going to go out there and put some more seasoning on the steak. Okay, we did move the stuffed mushrooms to the air fryer so they can get done, because the steaks are almost done. And then there's the steak that's going to go in the refrigerator. So we're just going to put a lid on that. Okay, we're going to start plating it up. My husband brought the steaks in. And what we're going to do is, let me scoop this out the way. Now, we always put our serving plates in the oven, so that way it'll be good and hot. Alright, there's my steak. I'll get him to slide his in the frame here in just a second. I'll let these go to waste. I like the way I just put that camera shot of the tongues in the, what's called, sorry about that. Wasn't even thinking. Had to make sure we get that juice so it wouldn't go to waste. Okay, I'll see you in a picture. Thank you. Alright, let's see if I can take over and turn that so you can see. And there's my husband's steak. Broccoli. I didn't put butter on the broccoli because
Well, that's fine. I didn't think you were going to go in there with all the cheese and stuff.
he's getting the drinks and all that ready. Plating up. You know what I did not do?
What's that?
Might help if I, hold on, we're going to have to weigh the steaks real quick. Okay, so we went ahead and weighed out the steaks. And what I can do is put it in the description because we are ready to eat and I don't like cold food. So, but this is my plate. And there's my husband's plate. Hope you get you something good to eat and thank you for watching.